Greetings and welcome to City of Destiny, a part of the Untold Stories Project. I am your host and game master, Aaron. This is our actual play of the Emerald City Knights adventure series for Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, from Green Ronin Publishing. Mutants and Masterminds is a D20-based system that allows players and game masters to create stories featuring all of the greatest heroes of their imagination, using a robust system that has enough crunch to be satisfying, but does not require a degree in advanced math to figure out if you hit or not. One of the beautiful things about Mutants and Masterminds is the inclusion of hero points. Now, these little things allow the heroes to re-roll a die roll, take an extra action, recover from a dangerous condition, use a power stunt to use their abilities in creative ways. Heroes each start with one of these hero points, and they can gain additional points from good role-playing, funny jokes, clever decisions, for me using their complications against them, and finally by your generosity. That's right. If you subscribe, renew a subscription, or donate bits to the stream, you will generate a hero point that can be given to the player or GM of your choice. We are still a small but growing streaming network, and all of those follows, subscription, bits, likes, subscribes, if you're catching the replay on YouTube, really help keep us visible and growing and pay our bills. So speaking of our players, let's meet them, shall we? Say hello, heroes.
Hello,
Hello,
heroes.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you are playing, something interesting about them, and answer our question of the week, which is, what kind of music does your character listen to? And we will kick it off directly to my left with Alex.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alex, and I will be playing the part of Ethan, once again, aka Crucible, aka the gas station attendant of magnetism, as opposed to the master, as Magneto calls himself.
That's new.
I thought you were the unpaid intern.
That was last week. I got a promotion.
Oh.
Tune in next week. We'll see what kind of job Ethan's doing then. Ethan is a college student at Mallory College with daddy issues and mommy issues and stepmommy issues. And he's very excited about fighting the chessmen here tonight. As for the question of the day, I really want to say metal, but that's not Ethan's speed. He probably listens to like Hootie and the Blowfish and like adult listening from the late 90s, early 2000s on his Zune, because we have canonically established he has a Zune and not an iPod. I will pass it over to Wiki.
Hi, I'm Wiki. I play Professor Cephalopod, who is a giant octopus in a mech suit. An interesting fact about Professor Cephalopod is that he has 3 PhDs. Yes, he is an octopus with 3 PhDs. As far as the question of the day, he listens to, when you come into his lab, he likes to listen to music while he works, but you'll usually hear one of 3 things: doo-wop, jazz, or 70s rock. So, you can flip between the Temptations and Elton John, a little bit of Thelonious Monk thrown in there. He's a very musically inclined octopus. So I will pass to Howard.
Hey, I'm Howard. I play Bulwark, the octogenarian wall. Thing about Bulwark is he spent about 10 years in Japan after he worked for NASA. He was helping structurally reinforce buildings so that they could withstand tremors and vibrational stresses. And as for music, he doesn't listen to any of that noise you kids call music nowadays. He's more big band era, Billie Holiday, World War II. He probably still has all the Andrews Sisters on vinyl.
Who are the Andrews Sisters?
Yep.
That's the Boogie Woogie Boogie Boy Company B. I know them.
Yep. We'll have to give you a music education there, Portal. Speaking of which, let's kick it to Brandon.
Hi, my name is Brandon. I play Portal, a minor bank thief trying to work his way towards redemption here in this nice new city that he's just moved to. And I don't know if there's a particular type of music that Portal listens to, but this weekend he has definitely been watching that new Taylor Swift video on repeat over and over and over again. And he's got a lot of theories about Taylor and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yep. As does the rest of the world.
And let me pass it back to Aunt Puppy.
So last and certainly least, I'm
No.
Aunt Puppy. I play Keone. She has ice powers that she's had since birth. Her favorite thing about her costume is that when she changes into it, her hair turns like a long, like blue color. So it makes it like she feels extra snazzy in it. I feel like
It feels extra.
Yes, she feels extremely extra. And being that she is like in her, late teens, early 20s, well, I guess she's of drinking age. She's 21, so she's of drinking age. I feel like she would listen to like, I am not going to call it old emo because it's my emo music, but I feel like she would listen to vintage emo. So like, Dashboard Confessional, like those kind
Like
of
Chemical Romance.
Yeah, the ones where they're like, when someone says like, oh, I've never heard of them before. And I'm like, oh, really? You've never heard of them? That would be her. Like, she would be.
You've never heard of the Andrews Sisters?
Don't lie. You were looking over my head while I was watching that video at least 3 times.
Right. And then I feel like she would also secretly be like a big fan of like, Lizzo and like Kesha and like old like club music, but like would never let anyone know that she listens to that.
That tracks.
Yep.
Does.
By the way, Professor Cephalopod, in listening to Doo-Wop, does that mean that Lauryn Hill comes on occasionally?
I mean, probably.
Excellent.
He also like you'll find like Fiona Apple will slip in there because it reminds him of like updated I don't know, like Billie Holiday, like updated smooth jazz.
I don't think smooth jazz when I think criminal, but I still respect that he's listening to Fiona Apple.
I don't think smooth jazz was the word I'm looking for, but because she has that vocal quality to her.
I love Fiona Apple, unironically, as a 30-year-old.
Oh,
Same.
yeah.
Okay, Alex, based on the comment that you just put in the chat, I'm just going to point out that I do believe you are the youngest person on this stream.
Look, I know.
I don't even know who Lil Jon is.
Are you kidding me? That was seriously on an oldie station?
Yes, it was.
I was literally dancing to that on Saturday and I was dropping it
Wait,
like
is
it's
that-
hot.
Is that the guy that Chappelle made fun of back in the day?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I've at least heard of him.
Well,
They played that at my homecoming dance as a freshman, and it was an oldies
3 years
song.
ago.
3 years ago. I'm 30. I'm old. I can get down with the old people.
Oh my God.
I not only have, but I still wear t-shirts older than you.
Not that bad. I don't think I could fit into anything that was.
Anyhow, when last we saw our heroes, they had just accepted Max Mars's offer to sponsor their super team. They chose the name the Stormbreakers, thank you, audience, for the team, and they began the work of meeting with the local police, Aegis, the mayor, and all of that jazz. They got to meet with a couple of Aegis agents who gave them a little bit of a hard time during their questioning, but it mostly remained respectful. They then went to go check out the still under construction Emerald Tower, which did have the simulation / training room online. While there, they were doing a fairly simple training exercise, but as the holograms from the training exercise faded away, 12 figures appeared in front of them. 2 of them were men in battle armor. 10 of them seemed to be some sort of robots. And I do believe that at least one of the heroes recognized them as members of the chessmen. We're still in initiative order because they were there and watching you guys do the simulation, and they're ready to take their actions that they've been holding on. So let's just jump right back into it, and it is the knight's turn.
Well, you know what? Just screw them.
Sure.
Hey, should I roll that stealth now?
That might as well happen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why not?
Wait, aren't you just like a big blob of octopus laying on the floor right now?
I'm a big blob of octopus that has a 7 in stealth. So
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna move us over
I've
to
seen
level
Finding
22.
Nemo.
that is an 18.
That is an 18, you say.
My stealth
Oh my
is
God,
10.
where did Professor Cephalopod go?
Who's Professor Cephalopod?
That is
I mean-
a natural 20 for the pawns.
I mean,
What?
I'm just saying that, like, there are 2 heroes there. There's a portal there. There's the big robot there.
Right.
They might
Yeah,
not even-
definitely like the 8-foot octopus is gonna just suddenly disappear from everybody's sight.
He's a 20-foot
It's
octopus.
cute that you think he's only 8 feet.
However big
No.
he is.
I'm just going to say this, Wiki. When you
Yeah,
spend XP next, you really need to put a point in hide in plain sight just because.
Yeah, I will. Because,
Change
octopi
it.
do that.
All right, so one of the knights, the one who is on the southern end of the room, so closer to
The door.
the door, yeah, pushes a button on his wrist, and a couple of things are going to happen.
God.
None of them good.
Whoa!
Oh
The
shit.
room shimmers. 3 pits open in the floor, and the center of the room now has what can only be described as looking like an altar to hell on it.
Well, okay then.
Cool.
This is what comes from listening to that heavy metal music.
And he says, just before he pushes it, he says, "White Queen, give us some cover." The other knight, the one up in the top corner, says, "On my mark, concentrate fire on the old man."
Aw.
That sounds about right.
That's rude
Okay.
as hell.
Well, I can't protect you, so I can't put up an ice shield. I am on the other side of this demonic altar.
Well, the little purple halo, the little purple oval is a portal.
Correct.
Correct.
And
Back where
did
you
a
came
hole in the floor just open beside me in Crucible?
Yep.
Okay.
We see what's in the hole.
I don't think you want to go in the hole.
I don't want to.
No, I was just asking if we could see what's in it.
When it gets to your turn, if you'd like to look down the hole, you're welcome to.
Depends
You
on
only
what
go
you
down the
do.
hole.
But
right.
so the pawns are all going to make a team attack assist for the knight as they all concentrate fire on the knight. They open up with their arm cannons, and he's going to attack with his Gatling laser.
I can't remember. Did I last round have my redirecting warp up?
No, I don't think you did.
Because I can't remember what I did last round because it's been 2 weeks.
Who are they firing at?
You.
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 All
The
right.
old man.
It's not
Just
Ethan.
clarifying.
Pretty sure they weren't talking about me.
All right. Will a 17 hit Bulwark?
Yes.
Okay. So then I have a plus 12 to the knight's attack from the team attack.
Ow.
And the knight is now going to open fire with his Gatling laser with multi-attack.
Holy shit snacks.
Well, he rolled real bad, but
I have a dodge of 4.
so he is definitely going to get more than 3 ranks of effect. So that is going to be a DC 29 toughness save, as concentrated fire from the top right corner just pours down, aimed at Bulwark.
Well, I got a 22. So I have
Okay.
a bruise.
So you take a bruise. That could have been way worse.
Well, no, I had a bruise, so I have a 22, and I need a 29, so I'm
Right.
dazed.
Yes. Okay, yes. So take another bruise and you are dazed. But you also, you're being fired on by 6 people with
Yep.
just a horde of blasts.
Actually, I take it back. No, I don't have a 22. I have a 14
Why?
because I'm not covering anybody
Oh,
unless I could step in front of Crucible to make sure that he's behind me and out of the line of fire.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So I'm just trying to, well, I can't move him, but just shove him behind me away from, yeah. Crucible, get out of here.
Mr. Mars, is there a safe word? I don't like this new hologram.
Is there a safe word?
Bulwark, you are up.
Pineapple, pineapple.
Although you're also dazed. So
Pineapple. For those at home, this is going well.
Super
We'll
well.
be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, aren't you guys? You guys don't appreciate me when I attack first, and now you needed me to attack first.
I'm
And
gonna
where
go.
were you? Nowhere to be seen.
I am
Crucible,
all the way
come with
over
me.
there.
I'm gonna go through the portal
okay.
and I will, come up with everybody else. And when I come through and I see Professor Cephalopod, I'm gonna stand in front of Professor Cephalopod.
Seems wise.
So are all of those little guys around the stormtrooper guys? Are they were all who shot at him, right? So every single one of them had line of sight on him.
So it was only the ones in the north in the top corner, the ones down kind of directly straight down from you guys did not pour in concentrated fire,
Okay.
but it was all of the ones up over here.
At the top. Okay. Okay.
And the portal or altar only really blocks line of sight if it's going to go through the center. If it goes anywhere through anywhere else, that's
Okay.
open pit to hell.
So those aren't walls. It's down,
Yes.
not up.
Yeah, it's another pit.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
With a bridge.
Yep, I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, that seems safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
I
fine.
mean, technically, that fire wouldn't bother me, right? Because it's environmental.
The heat from the fire wouldn't bother you.
If they dip you in
I
the
wouldn't
fire,
suggest
it will
falling in there.
Okay.
All right, so Bulwark has taken his move action. That takes us to the beginning of round 3. Portal, you're up.
Well, I am going to real quick create a portal, a very tiny one, about the size of Professor Cephalopod's eye, since I know he can shrink down to that, right next to Professor Cephalopod. And then the exit is going to be like right inside his tank.
Okay.
Can you
help
make one
him.
big enough to take away that whole entire pit? It's just
No.
No. And also, we don't know what that would do.
just a suggestion.
And then I am going to
I like the little tiny dots.
and then I'm going to use my standard action to activate my redirecting warp or
Okay.
redirecting warp.
Are you taking a move action?
Oh, no, not right now.
Okay.
Everybody's kind of in front of me, so I'm in a pretty safe spot.
So I'm good.
Kiana, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack the dollar store. What's it called? The dollar store stormtrooper there. That's right in
Right.
front of us.
the store brand stormtrooper.
Yeah, the great value stormtrooper there. So
The
I'm just
one-
gonna take a straight
The
shot.
one down or the one across?
The one down.
Okay.
Well,
So you're not firing across the pit, you're firing down across the room.
yeah, because I don't know how like the heat would do with like would it melt my ice blast? Like that seems like I might be concerned since I don't think I've ever actually attacked things that attack me with giant fire pits. So
Funny how
Seems
that
fair.
works.
I know, like I'm not quite sure what my powers would do.
And
So
now
I'm
is
gonna
not the
aim-
time to find out.
Yeah, not to find out how well having them from birth versus having them, just randomly happen. So yeah, so I'm gonna do just a straight shot at him, and I'm going to ice blast him.
All right. Go for it.
Okay, so I just need to hit back here. Ugh, crap on a cracker. 21.
A 21 will hit. So DC 27 toughness save. Ouch.
Yep.
He doesn't love that. My knight, the blast hits him, but it doesn't look like it penetrated through the armor. It does push him back a step, and he kind of shakes himself.
Okay,
He is bruised and dazed.
but it didn't pierce through his armor.
Yes, he is not dead. He is bruised and dazed.
Yeah, Keone managed to not kill someone so far.
I mean,
Yay!
We're only
It's
20
still
minutes
early.
in.
I did say so far.
still early. But no, now I'm thinking, now I have a different course of action. I'm going to try and push them in the holes, in the pits.
Do you want to move, Keone, or are you happy where you are?
Is like if I wanted to look into, if I wanted to see if I could see what was in the pit, like was that my action?
Yeah, you could look in the pit. I'll call that a move action.
Okay, I'm moving myself a little smidge bit closer
Okay.
so I kind of see a little bit better.
You don't have any sort of enhanced senses, do you?
Like spidey senses?
Like any superpowers that are based on enhancing your senses?
Dark vision.
See in the dark.
Yeah, I don't think she does. I'm pretty sure she does.
No, just perception.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing special.
The pit appears to go down far enough that you can't see the bottom.
Okay, but I can't see like anything in there.
You don't like see spikes or lava or hordes of giant spiders or anything, no?
It's not actually a pit. It's just that portion of the floor is painted in Vanta black.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, is it really a pit or are we like Looney Tunesing this shit and like it's just like a hole in the ground?
I mean, as far as you know, there is, another floor of the tower directly underneath you.
I'm just gonna stick my foot like out, like real gentle, like, is that really a hole? Okay.
It feels like a hole. All right, Crucible,
Really a
what do you
hole,
want?
guys. It's really a hole.
Crucible has a couple of ferrokinetic questions.
I have a couple of ferrokinetic answers. Go right
That's
ahead.
my favorite kinds.
So are these holographic chains or are they made out of real metal?
Yes, because you would be able to tell. They are holograms and force fields.
Okay, so it's not something I can manipulate with my powers.
Not the chains, no.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna grab a bag of ball bearings out of my pocket. I'll
You're
spill,
welcome.
spill out a
You're gonna grab a
handful
what?
I'm
You
gonna
gonna
grab
grab
a
what
bag
now?
of ball bearings out of my pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my nuts and say, "Oh God."
He's
You're
gonna,
gonna,
he's gonna
you're
grab the
gonna
balls
grab
I
your
gave him.
ball sack?
I'm gonna grab my ball
He's gonna
sack
grab the ball sack I gave him.
and I'm gonna throw them
Oh,
over
come
here,
on, guys.
and I'm going to cause a magnetic expulsion.
I bet you are.
I thought we were
That's
keeping this PG-13.
Well, you
That's
know.
what she said.
So, Aaron, it is a burst area of effect, rank
Oh,
8.
dear.
Okay.
So they need a dodge save versus DC 18 to determine if they get full effect or half effect, and then it'll be toughness against 23 or 19.
Okay. One of the pawns saves. So, and what is the DC? 23?
23 is the toughness, yeah.
All right.
Or 19 if they failed. Or 19 if
Right.
they succeeded. Sorry, 19 if they succeeded.
19 if they succeed.
Quick question.
Yes.
Are they flying or are they on the ground?
They are on the ground at the moment.
Well, I did not care for that answer. Did not care for it.
Two of the pawns blow up.
Oh, good, the robots.
What blew up?
Two of the brown pawns of the brown
Yeah.
opponents.
The
Ahoy.
knight that was over there seems to have been unaffected, as do the other 3 pawns.
Excellent. Can I forego a move action to make a perception check?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you trying to perceive?
Because Tommy told me one time not to stand in fireball formation, so I'm definitely not going through this portal over there. He said White Queen cover us. I'm just gonna feel if there's anybody else in armor nearby who might be invisible.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check.
It better be good.
It'll be good. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you a hero point because it better be good.
You aren't content with that 12?
I am not happy with a 12.
All right.
All right, here we go. This is important. There we go. That's a 23 total.
All right. So reaching out with your magnetic senses, what you are able to determine is that the pawns are mainly made of ferrous metal.
That was a dumb idea.
The knight's armor is a little bit more sophisticated and is either some sort of ceramic or plastic or a non-ferrous metal. There also appears to be an energy field that is surrounding this room that is preventing your senses from going outside the boundaries of the training room. There does not appear to be another invisible presence.
Okay.
Wait, another invisible presence.
Well, another presence,
Mm-hmm.
invisible or not.
The energy
Another
field's an invisible presence.
Invisible presence.
All right, and I'll put my hands up and brace for impact.
I don't know what you're talking about. Professor C.
That's what she said.
Professor C is going to take note of all of this nonsense. The panel that he's in front of, does it look like something he could gain control of the room with?
You want to give me a technology check to find out?
Sure. Let's see. There we go. Is it 24?
Okay. You think that it is doable, but it is going to take work.
Right.
in game mechanic terms, you would have to get a total of 5 degrees of success on technology checks in order to rewire the controls to give you control of the room.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. Then he will abandon that plan and
Well, I mean, you don't know what the difficulty is. I'm just saying you need 5 degrees of success that you could take multiple rounds for you to get. But
yeah, he's not thinking he can't do it. He's just thinking he may not be able to do it quickly enough. So he doesn't want to be a naked octopus in the middle of a battle.
Can't
So
imagine why.
he's going to this is going to be incredibly disturbing for everyone, but he's going to go through the tiny portal into his suit. And it's kind of going to look like a reverse goose from Captain Marvel. Goose.
Oh,
It's a reverse Firkin.
you were talking about like a goose. I was trying to think what a goose. I'm like, I don't know if that's what a goose looks like from behind.
like a flirkin, but backwards.
Got it now. Got it.
Somebody
Got
called
it.
Calvin. We don't know what the goose looks like.
Ugh.
And get back into his suit. And I guess he should probably attempt to disentangle himself.
Right, yeah, because you're still inside
The
the
suit.
coil launcher.
Yep.
Wait,
That's
what
why
are
it came-
you
That's why I came out of the suit in the first place.
in? Oh my Lord have mercy. Where are our notes? Forgetful.
I guess that would be my action to attempt to do that.
Yes. You could make either a strength check, a dodge save, or that's really about it. Yeah, strength or dodge.
Cool.
Or you could attempt to damage the coils, but
Hold on. Looking for- No, okay. Let's try the wriggling it out. So we'll try dodge.
okay.
It's a lot of innuendos today.
That is 24.
That is sufficient. So
And
you
then-
manage to wiggle your way free of the coils. And you're back in your armor.
Yep. I feel so much better.
Okay. Let's see. My first knight, the one who just had Keone blast him with an ice ball. Is
Ice
just-
ball full of spikes.
Right, is going to just raise his arm and fire his Gatling laser at you.
At me?
At you.
At you.
That's rude.
Before I tell you what he rolled, is Portal or Bulwark going to do something about this?
I already did my attempt 24 to attempt to reroll.
24? I rolled higher.
I will interpose.
Okay. I had
Are
a
you
natural 20.
weakened?
Yep.
I had a natural 20 for a 27.
Yep.
So
I saw that coming.
that's going to be a 29 toughness save.
All right. I will spend my hero point.
Ouch. Yeah.
But that does include the bruising because it lowered my toughness.
Right. That
That's a
becomes
21.
21. So another bruise in a daze.
Hold on.
Can you get a 21? It doesn't
No.
automatically give you the 10, the 11 or higher. You do have to add 10 if you rolled a 10 or less.
No, that's wrong.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's not including your +8.
It's not including my +8. So that 13 doesn't include it either.
Right. Would you have been okay with the 21?
Yeah, that would give me another bruise and a dazed,
Okay.
which
So
I
then
will take.
well, look, you didn't drag the hero point out onto the table, so
Yep.
keep your hero point and bruised and dazed. All right, that's that night. The other night, doesn't appreciate the fact that Ethan just, or Crucible just, ball bearinged his minions halfway to death.
That's fair.
Um,
Every time I ball anybody down, they hate it.
He's also going to fire his Gatling laser at you.
We're all 13-year-old boys.
Dirty 20 on my redirect.
A 20?
Yeah.
Specifically a dirty one.
Well, he is redirecting some balls and some blastings.
I'm trying to remember how this would work for deflect, whether or not, who does the tie go to?
It goes to the attacker.
But
Okay.
who's the attacker when you're doing a redirect on someone else?
The aggressor is the person who's trying to inflict damage is the attacker.
Okay.
Okay. Because he got exactly a 20.
Yeah, because if I rolled a 20 to hit your parry DC, it would still hit.
Right. Because, your deflect is still a defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's a 20. Does that hit?
Yeah, 20 does hit me.
Does it beat you by...
Beats me by 2 points.
Okay. So not enough for additional degrees of success. Sadness.
Did I notice that Gatling laser was made out of ferrokinetic metals?
Nope, it's made of the same stuff that his armor is. So that's going to be a DC 24.
That's fair. I got a 25 on my toughness save.
All right, so the blasts bounce off of you ineffectively.
Hit that armor.
Thank God I made metal armor my choice.
My pawns.
Looks at his friends wearing spandex across the way.
Wait, 20. Aaron, I should have one last bruise
Okay.
because my first roll didn't take the additional 8 in either.
Okay. So my pawns are going to move over into formation. We're going to deal with the 3 pawns backing up this knight first, as they are also going to fire with their arm cannons. Their arm cannons are magnetic.
Well, that was a lot of whoomp whooping.
Yeah.
26, 25, 24. And I'm just going right back at them.
Okay. That will 26, 25, 24.
Yep.
That'll do it. So they'll make 3 toughness saves.
Not yet. I've got to actually hit them.
Oh, right.
That was just to redirect it.
Gotcha.
And where did my mouse go? So 26, 21, 28 to hit.
Those will hit them.
And up to 10 levels of effect.
Right. Which is exactly how much damage their arm cannons do. And they all save.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's fine. This is fine.
The 5 on the other side of the room are going to launch a barrage of taser darts
Wait, of what?
Taser darts.
Oh, I thought you said paper darts. I was like, we'll be fine.
So I'm going to need Portal, Professor Cephalopod, Keone, and Bulwark all to give me a dodge save.
No, I
Assume
think I'm
I
good.
fail.
No, I'm good.
I got a 31.
I got a 10.
Jesus.
How much longer am I fatigued?
Until you rest.
So you are fatigued. That is a 27.
Okay. Keone.
Getting there. Oh, stupid buttons.
What's the effect level of the darts?
19.
It's not damage, it's an affliction.
Okay, so impervious doesn't.
Nope.
Okay.
19. All right, so Professor Cephalopod and Portal, you both need to give me a fortitude save with a DC of 21. No, sorry, halved. Because you saved. A DC 15. And Bulwark and Keone need to give me a 21 fortitude save.
I got a 30.
You're fine.
A what save? A fortitude save? Oh, son of a bitch.
Fortitude.
25.
Fortitude.
Does
What was that,
Keone get
Frederick?
any? Does Keone get any cover for me being right in front of her?
Not against the affliction, no.
Okay.
And this is an area effect attack.
Yep.
So
Why won't you do the thing?
it did the thing.
Oh, I got a 7.
No, that's not the thing I'm trying to do.
Oh.
Oh, I know why you won't. Okay.
Julie, do the thing.
I'm trying to spend a hero point, but it's not, it's being,
Okay.
I don't know what it's doing. It won't let me, so. There we go. 14 hours later. So. Right,
How it comes to
25.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then Keone is the only fail.
Cool.
Keone, you are stunned.
Oof. Holy crap.
Oh, there it is.
As electricity is just kind of coursing through you. And
Oh my god, I can't take any actions.
nope. You're just kind of going, you're doing the electric tango dance.
Grr.
How long does that last?
You can make another fortitude save on your turn to end the effect.
Forever.
Just take a nap right here. Just lay down, you'll be fine.
Bulwark.
I just want to blast some stuff. Should have done an area.
Well, Bulwark is dazed, so he can't move and attack.
Correct.
We have comms, right?
Yes.
All right. So through the comms, I'm gonna say we can take these yahoos. Keone, blow the crap out of the knights. Crucible, do what you can for the pawns, whatever they're called. Portal, support them, however you can. Professor, do what you can, and I am going to spend a
Would you
hero
like me
point
to throw you?
if you wish. I am spending a hero point to inspire my colleagues.
Ooh.
Everyone has a +2 until my next turn on every roll, and it is not limited by power level.
Very nice.
So I don't know what that means.
That means
get
you
a
get a
+2 to
bonus
any
of
roll you
+2 on every roll.
So like if I rolled a 17, I would have gotten a 19.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Very nice. I'll steal your hero point.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Frickin'
All right.
hiccups.
Portal, you're up.
I'm gonna close the itty bitty portal. I'm gonna go ahead and close both portals actually, since he is very intent on not going through. And I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet before.
Ooh.
I am going to
Get us out of here.
no. This one down in the bottom left, I'm going to attempt a portal punch.
Okay.
A portal punch, is that its official name, or did you
Yes.
just
Where are we workshopping that?
yeah. Sounds like
That
a
is a 19 to hit.
And that was on the pawn.
Yep.
That will hit.
And it's a DC 19 save.
Tell us how your portal punch disables this knight.
Just a punch in the head to knock its kind of head off. But then I have takedown level 2.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to keep going through the minions.
You may certainly attempt to.
That's optimistic.
So we'll just go
Yeah,
in order from left. We'll go in order from left to right.
Sure.
Next one. That's another 19 to hit.
That will hit as well. That is another dispatched Knigget. Or dispatch knight or pawn. Go ahead.
Next one. That's a 29 to hit.
That will
Well,
most certainly hit.
That's super hit. You punched through his face.
And he will fail the save as well.
27 to hit.
That'll hit. That is a 29 to save.
So basically what you see is just portals punching in front of him, but like right before his punch lands, a portal opens up in front of his fist, and then you just see on the other end the fist come out right in front of these things. Just one after another. Pop, 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 pop. And that's my turn. Oh, wait. No, I can't do that. Nope, never mind. That's my turn.
All right. Very nice.
I like the gloating, satisfactory arm cross there at the end. You're like, that's my turn.
Did you remember you also had the +2 to hit?
I didn't miss, so
Yeah, I was saying you didn't miss any of them. It was just a matter of which one eventually made their toughness save. But
yeah.
So
I did not
Portal
remember,
ends
but
his
it didn't come up.
Portal ends his punching throwdown with a 90s like hip hop.
Yeah, like he lean up against the wall or somebody else too? Like,
Why you gotta do me like that?
We didn't do you like that. You did you like that.
And then
wow,
I
I'm just now catching up with the chat. And I'm
the
wishing-
Octopants.
I'm
It's
wishing
probably
I had-
best if you don't catch up with that.
I've realized that.
But the stream chat?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I haven't
don't.
gotten there yet.
Save
There's a lot-
yourself.
There's a lot more
Yeah.
butt in this one as well. A lot of butt.
All right, so Portal, are you taking a move action?
Yeah, I'm just moving over 5 feet.
Okay. Keone, you're still doing the electric tango dance. Would you like to give me a fortitude save to
I mean, I might as freaking well.
No, she'd like to just stand there.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I'm using a hero point.
that was a natural 1.
Oh my god. Oh. All right, I'm
Yeah,
using my
so
hero.
Why don't you cross your arms? It'll make you feel better.
It wouldn't, because I didn't. That was not a satisfactory ending. It needs to be a satisfactory ending.
So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying that I gave you a satisfactory ending before I crossed my arms?
No, that is not what she's saying.
That's
No, that
really
is
what-
That's what I heard.
Yes,
That's what I'm going with.
No. She's saying you satisfied yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's a given.
There was a lot of punching and a lot of things got blown up, and he put his fist through another robot's head. Like, I mean, I feel like Keone would greatly appreciate
Yeah.
all of
that
that.
deserves a hip hop,
Yeah.
90s hip hop arm cross.
19.
19.
+2.
+2. All right,
21.
you are, because of Bulwark's inspiring words coming through the comms, you're able to shake the effect off, but ow.
Guys, that sucked. Was that my action? That's all I
That
can
is
do.
your standard
Yeah.
action, however, yes.
I
So
feel like I should just jump in the pit and just be
I
like,
mean, you
"Ah, let's
could.
hope for the best."
Let's see what happens. I'm sure
You
that'll be
could.
fine.
I don't know that I recommend it, but you can. It's an option.
I mean, we've already determined she's got bad judgment. So
True.
what if she like electrically vibrated into the pit?
I'm not
Phrasing.
that.
Phrasing.
Ugh.
Crystal,
Dear
you're up.
viewers,
Aaron
we
is the,
apologize.
Aaron is the
No,
one
no.
who tased Keone still alive.
It was all 5 of the pawns launched a barrage of
Gotcha.
taser darts.
So 2 of them are.
All right.
2 of them are
well,
still up.
Crucible's not happy about that. He's gonna fall into a frenzy. And I know I'm already fatigued, but I am gonna use my extraordinary effort because this feels like a character moment for Ethan.
So you're going to be exhausted.
I'll be incapacitated by the time it's done because it's extraordinary effort.
Oh, right, yes.
Wait, what does that do?
He's going to knock himself out to do this.
To avenge you.
To avenge you.
'Cause that's the kind of guy Crucible is.
He's going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, so my first standard action, I'm going to use my multi-attack magnetic volley on these 2 guys.
Okay.
And I get the +2 points of Inspire from Bulwark.
From Bulwark.
So I'm going to
Yep.
use the power attack maneuver for another, basically -2 total to hit, because I get -1 per target, -2.
Right.
So -2 total to hit for +2 DC.
Okay.
So here's the first one on the northernmost pawn. For a 21 to hit him.
That will hit.
That's DC 25. And then the other one, I got an 11 total to hit. I rolled a natural 1, so that's always a miss.
Yeah, natural 1's always a miss.
Yep.
All right, but you will blow up the northernmost pawn.
Awesome. And then that knight, he's gonna get way worse.
Oh.
Because I'm using extraordinary effort, I'm going to increase the rank of my magnetic blast power by 1, and I'm going to add 2 points of power attack on top of that as well. So standard to hit, plus the +3 damage.
Okay.
With a 23 to hit total.
23 will hit the knight.
And that's DC 30 toughness save.
He can't succeed. It's just a question of how badly he fails. Oh my god. He gets a bruise. It was a 19 on the toughness save.
Awesome. So yeah, I'll just sort of fly this way, and I'll rain havoc down with my ball bearings on the 2 pawns, and I'll pick up the 1 pawn that gets destroyed and chuck it at him super hard. And then I'll slam into the wall and fall unconscious.
Okay.
And having seen him collapse, Keone is screaming, "No!"
He
So
just,
she's
okay, so
pretty angry now.
I need to make sure that I have this picture correct in my head. He flies across the room, raining down terror with his balls, and then passes out after.
Slams into a wall and then passes out after.
Yeah, like a bird flying into a window.
That sounds
All
good.
right,
Or like
all
a
right.
guy.
Okay. Like a guy was where I was going with that.
So I'm exhausted, I'm impaired, I'm incapacitated.
Portal, can you get him over here?
I'm going to give you a hero point for that, then.
I appreciate that.
Because that was heroic. Not
That was
super
very
effective,
heroic.
but heroic.
It was
Well, you
something.
know, I'm a teenager. I'm not, I'm 22.
All right. So that's Crucible. Professor C, you're up.
All right. Well, Professor C is going to do that thing where he's gonna reach out and he's gonna grab himself an old man, and he's going to throw him across the pit at
Oh, he's
The
going
knight.
across the fire pit.
he's going to throw him across the fire pit at the knight,
Oh, that's dangerous, because what if he doesn't make it?
and he's going to follow.
It's
As
not
he
like I
does that.
weigh a lot.
That's true. Maybe aim that in case you don't make it all the way across, that he lands on that big platform in the middle.
Professor C's got enhanced strength.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
good.
And throwing mastery, and
Yeah.
But you
It
don't
should be
grab
fine.
me too. You
he
just grab.
should make it across there.
Yeah, he should. I'm not concerned about your ability to throw him. I'm mildly concerned about your ability to throw him accurately, though.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm throwing him at the knight, the
At
guy
this
in the
one?
white outfit.
Yep.
But as long as he gets over there in that general area, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
And then I will follow.
Okay. Were you trying to throw him into the knight, or just so that he lands at the knight's feet?
I would like to throw him into the knight if I can.
Then give me a throw roll.
Okie dokie. Throw, where are you? There you are.
Cannonball.
It's a 24.
Okay.
26.
You were fine with the 24.
Okay. Just saying.
Bulwark, give me a DC 15 toughness save.
No,
Oh wait, no, you don't even need to. It bounces off your impervious.
I'm not. Oh, DC 15.
Yeah.
Okay, I can fail it potentially. So, no, I don't.
Okay. That knight will take a bruise as Bulwark barrels into him.
You wanted the old man? Because that was the one that requested the old man, yes?
It was the one who said focus fire on the old man.
Special delivery.
Okay.
Are we both still on our feet, or are we in a pile?
I
would be trying to land in a pile and knock him over if I could.
Then I will say that you have knocked him over, and it is a pile.
It's like it's like bowling.
What is that like? Is that like the supine? Like when they jump off the top of the rope, right?
Just give yourself the prone condition.
Okay. I'm not sure what that does, but I will roll with it.
It gives you a penalty on close attack checks,
Okay.
a bonus for someone else to hit you with close attacks, but a penalty for people to hit you with range attacks.
Range attacks.
And it's
Yep.
a move action to get back to your feet.
All right.
All
That's
right.
what Sean did to the guys on the carriage last week.
Yes.
Yep. Where did Professor Cephalopod? Oh, there's Professor Cephalopod. All right, he's right behind me.
Yeah, I followed you across the pit.
So the
I'm not
knight
just gonna throw you over there by yourself.
the knight over on the other side of the room was considering trying to take down Crucible, but Crucible isn't moving. So
Crucible helps him with
took
that.
out himself.
So he's just gonna boot jets ignite in his boots.
Wait, what?
Which, you know,
One more time?
makes sense because you wouldn't want boot jets to ignite somewhere else.
I would say that you have a very definite design flaw if that happens.
He's going to fly over so that he's hovering over the pit, and he is going to blast Portal with his Gatling laser.
Okay.
Because you just took out a bunch of his minions. But I don't believe that an 18 will hit you.
Nope.
Okay. So that was ineffective.
You're like, no.
Yeah, no.
You're never gonna live that down.
This knight
He didn't
is
do
going
anything.
to use a move action to get back to his feet. And then he is going to attempt to grab Bulwark.
All right.
That is a 25 to grab Bulwark, so that will successfully grapple.
My parry is a 4.
Yep. -5 because you're prone.
Okay.
So,
So now is it a strength check?
always. I hate the grappling rules. They're so complicated, but it makes sense for him to do it.
Is it a strength check?
Let me double check.
Okay.
Grab.
So it would be a if he hits you, you roll a
Which he did.
You roll a strength check versus 10 plus his strength modifier, or the effect is using to grab you.
Yeah, he's just using his strength. So yeah, you need to give me a strength check.
I got a 20.
Okay, so then he is not able to hold you.
Aw, it was like a
Yeah,
really
but-
aggressive hug.
Yeah,
A
he
really
did.
aggressive
He
hug.
grabbed
Oh,
you, but he's not able to maintain his grip on you as soon as you start to struggle.
So you just turn into like a 3-year-old when they don't want to do something. You're just like whole body flops around.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Really? Really? You can't get a good grip on an 80-year-old, 80-pound-old man?
I knocked myself
Sure,
out
he's
trying
fine.
to be a hero. I get disappointed.
You're obnoxious. Pawns do something about him. Those 3 pawns are going to surround Bulwark and are just going to start pounding down at you.
I
Corpse
bet they
dog.
are.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 17,
Yeah.
a 9, and
Misses.
a 13.
Hits.
Yep. So 3 DC 23s.
Who?
Who?
You.
No, you said 3, but one of them missed.
Your parry is normally a 4.
Oh, so a -1.
Yep.
So 9 hits. All right.
Yep.
Well, poop. All right. Toughness. What's the
23.
well, first one shrugs it off.
Okay.
Ooh, second one doesn't.
Shouldn't your but your defense isn't, it's 10 plus your parry, isn't it? So it'd be a 14.
-5 because I'm
-5
prone.
because he's prone.
Oh, I thought it was -1. Okay, never mind. That makes sense.
So I am taking another bruise and I am dazed.
Okay.
So let me update that. So that's a 3. And now I make another toughness. Oh,
Oh no.
and I am staggered.
Okay. Staggered,
23.
prone, and a bunch of bruises.
Yep.
The other pawn on the other side of the room.
No, I'm incapacitated because I missed it. 23, wouldn't it be? Because of that's 16, not 15.
Oh,
Right.
good.
Yeah, you are incapacitated. So Bulwark goes down.
Oh boy.
So now I'm kind of regretting not wanting to be a healer.
We'll be okay.
mean,
They probably won't
They'll
execute
probably
us.
be okay.
Girl is always a healer in any group, and I hate that. So I always avoid being a healer.
The last pawn is going to fire its arm cannon at Keone. And a natural 1 will miss. So Bulwark is unconscious. Portal.
All right. I'm gonna do another set of portal punches. Again, starting with the one closest to me.
Sure.
Can I have those ones? Can you take the ones on the other side?
And I forgot that it is a multi-attack.
Right.
So does a 29 beat it by?
Yes. It beats it by a lot.
Okay. So it's going to be a 24 Say toughness save.
Okay, that will dispatch that one.
Okay, we'll go down bottom left, that one right there. Oh, crap. Natural one, of course.
You've got a hero.
No, because I'm going to spend the hero point to get an extra action, which I'm going to use. Well, if I can place it on the board, there we go. For entering the for using my redirect.
Okay. All right, Kiana, you're up.
Well, I'm going to go after that one. Really, I'd like to multi-attack, and I'd like to fly across and just shoot a bunch of snowball ice barrages at them. But I don't think I have the strength since I'm still fatigued.
I mean, you could, but you would then be exhausted.
I'm going to at least attack that guy.
The knight closest to you?
Yeah,
The one who's flying over the pit?
correct.
Okay.
And I'm going to lob a giant snowball full of just nothing but aggressively tiny ice shards
Okay.
over his head. Oh, son of a bitch. 17.
17 will hit the knight.
And is the red circle one mean that that's what he's got to get to
Yep,
save?
that's the difficulty of his toughness save.
Okay, so it's
This
27.
knight already has 2 bruises. So that is a 14. So he fails by 13. He is staggered.
Does he fall?
No.
I was gonna say, I feel like if you're staggered, like you'd fall into the pit.
No.
Especially since
He's staggered, his boots aren't.
Right, exactly. But yeah, no, he is staggered, so he's kind of floating unsteadily up there. Do you wish to move, Kiana?
Portal, do you think you can take care of him?
Hopefully. Go.
Okay, I'm going to go over and help everybody else.
Okay.
And that's it.
Crucible's unconscious.
I'm going to make a gurgle face noise.
That's a free action. I'll allow it. Professor C.
Nobody can hear it because you got that big old face mask on.
So I'm going to use my Octo Arm Strike on the knight.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that. Okay. Can I do that and also grab bulwark?
Not without doing extra effort.
I will do extra effort.
Okay, so become fatigued,
Mhm.
but yeah, you can grab bulwark and pull him to you.
Yeah, he will. I will pull him and hold him behind me when I do that.
Thank you.
But not in the pit.
Right.
No, I mean I will move a little bit so that he's. Whoop. Well, I'm not.
I don't need you under me.
That's fine.
That's later.
That's
Wait,
Ethan's line.
Your buttless chaps.
Oh dear. Okay, so I am. Where is my strike? Where are you?
I don't know.
Oh, it's just labeled unarmed. I forgot.
Right.
So 18. Do I roll twice because it's multi-attack?
No, it's if you beat his parry by a certain amount, you get a bonus to your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, multi-attack can be used 3 different ways. It can be used to lay down covering fire, it can be used to hit multiple targets, or it can be used to do additional damage to one target.
Okay, gotcha.
If it's used to do additional damage to one target, the higher you beat their dodge or parry by, the additional damage you get. In your case, you beat his parry by 2. So, that will not be enough for additional damage, but
Okay, I do have fast grab.
okay. Let me make the toughness save for him first. What's the DC for your unarmed?
It doesn't actually say. 21. Nope,
21?
that's protection. Nope. No, that's right. That's right. I'm reading that right. It's
Yeah, I was gonna
21.
say, you have a strength of 6, right?
I'm like, it's 21. We're good.
Yeah.
I read that correctly.
Okay.
We're fine. We're fine.
That's fine. We're fine.
That is a natural 20 on his toughness save. But you may attempt to grab him.
Okay. It is a 21.
That will grab. And then he will make a strength.
Where do you grab him?
He will fail to make a successful strength check to resist being grabbed. So he is he failed by quite a bit. He is immobilized.
I'm seeing Hulk and Loki right now.
It's like you read my mind.
Which one did you grab?
The knight.
The one that's directly in front of me?
Yes.
Or the
No, the white one.
The great value guy?
Yeah. The great value guy.
Great value stormtrooper?
Yep. And I am fatigued, correct?
Yes.
If I can, there we go. Just had to find it.
Alrighty.
He's not a stormtrooper. He's a rain walker.
By the way, for your edification, also when Professor Cephalopod moves Bulwark back away out of that mess, his dentures have been knocked out of his head by the pounding from.
It's all right. We can make him some new ones. It's fine.
If we survive.
All right.
Right now it's not looking so hot.
I mean, it feels pretty hot. We're fine. This is fine.
Not in a good way.
Me.
All right. My staggered knight is going to.
You can do it.
What?
You all can do what I have made.
Encouraging us, but it's creepy.
Yeah, so my stagger knight is going to aim his Gatling cannon at Portal. I'm assuming you're going to redirect that.
I am. I already rolled at 23.
That is better than he rolled.
That's a 25 to hit him.
Are you aiming it right back at him?
Actually, no. I'm gonna go after this minion.
Okay.
Try and knock those out first.
Okay. It will fail its save against the Gatling laser.
Well done.
The other night.
Javelin through all of them.
It's fine.
How do you guys feel about me killing androids and robots? Is that acceptable?
Since you can't really kill them, yes, it's fine.
Okay. Just making sure.
Don't know the knights are androids.
You don't know that.
That's what I said. You don't know the knights are androids.
The knight over on the other side is going to, say pawns with me, and they're going to do a team attack shooting at Keone.
I swear to God, if it's a 4-2 save, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, it's blasting. They can't do team attacks with the tasers.
22 to redirect.
That will redirect the first pawn.
Okay. Then I'm going to go right back at that pawn with a 27 to hit.
That will hit him. He fails to save against his own toughness.
Second pawn is a 22.
That will also redirect.
Right back at him with a 29 to hit.
That will hit. That will also blow up that pawn.
Let them do the work.
Yeah. And then the knight will fire the Gatling laser without any bonuses from the team attacks.
And a 20 to redirect.
He will beat that. That he has a 23. Kiane, what is your dodge?
My dodge, 8.
All right. Then I'm going to need you to make a DC 26 toughness save.
What does being grappled do with that? Because he is currently grappled.
He is immobile. I forgot about that. He is immobile. He is vulnerable, but he is still able to take action. So he gets half of his active defense, and he can't move anywhere under his own power.
Okay.
So he will still blast.
So what did you say I need to do?
Toughness, DC is 26.
Okay.
It's a night.
Last year.
Thank you.
29.
All right. It fails to penetrate through your icy armor.
Not in my cold dead heart.
Bulwark is still unconscious. Portal.
I am going to make a portal punch against the far one, who you had mentioned is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 21 to hit.
Okay. He currently effectively has a parry of 13.
All right. Does that give me a plus? Is that 2 degrees or 3 degrees of success?
That is 2 degrees. Or
All
3
right.
degrees. So plus 5.
Yep. So a DC 24 toughness save.
All right. He will fail it by 9. That is a 15. So he is dazed and has another bruise.
And I am going to go fatigued to take an extra action and activate or stay in. You keep up my redirecting works.
All right. Got it.
All right, I'm going to move so that I am in a straight line with these two guys.
Okay.
I am going to go whatever I'm going to go to allow myself to hit both of those guys.
All right.
Because I'm already fatigued.
Yep. So
you'll
be exhausted. You'll be exhausted.
Okay, so I'm going to ice blast the two of them with a javelin through the face.
All right.
With my aim being that they are skewered into the wall.
Sure. Let's see what happens.
I'm extremely graphic and I'm very angry.
I really hope they do turn out to be robots.
I'm pretty sure they're not.
Has her temper kicked in? Does she get a hero
Pretty
point?
sure they're not either. But
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'll give her a hero point for that, since she's at this point clearly angry enough to be trying to kill them.
She's quite upset.
Okay, ice blast. Here we go.
Aaron,
Yeah.
would I see that she's going for the kill?
Not until after she does it.
I mean, would there be any kind of sense that I can notice that, oh, she's gonna...
I'll let you give me an insight check, but it's going to be really high DC since you're on the other side of the battlefield from her with, literally a portal to hell between you.
Nope. I don't do anything then.
All right.
So I got 24.
That'll hit him.
Do I have to do 2?
Yes.
Okay. And an 11.
An 11 will not hit the other
Can
one.
I use my hero? Can I use the hero point I just got?
Sure.
26. Wait, I got
Okay.
+2. You get +2 too,
Nope.
don't I? Or is that over now?
And
That's
that's over.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just still his next turn.
But they
Although technically I haven't taken my next turn yet.
That is the most technical of technicalities and does not work. Um, however,
Gotta try.
yeah, I rolled real bad on those toughness saves. So Keone's ice javelin does puncture through both men. I'm
Oh,
assuming
it takes them across the room, like
right.
skewering them.
Right.
You're not
I'm
taking
assuming
mine.
you're gonna continue to hold on to him as the spear goes through him.
I am, because yes.
Okay. As the spear goes through him, he explodes. Professor C, give me a DC 18 toughness save.
Cool.
Since you're
where am I? There
holding
I am.
something that just went boom.
Fine. Did it roll?
Not yet. Yeah, you roll 20.
There we go.
Okay.
19.
You're fine.
Okay.
However, when they explode, it's not quite the same as when the robots explode, because it's more that there is a smaller explosion from within the armor.
There appear to be flesh in the armor.
There does.
There isn't any more.
Yeah, now it's all over you.
Yep.
And my dentures.
And your dentures. It's a few minutes early, but how about we go ahead and take our break here, and we will pick up with the aftermath of the battle after our break.
Sure.
That sounds good.
Hey.
Why not?
Freshly juiced.
See,
Freshly
we're
squeezed.
fine.
Gurgle, 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 gurgle.
Well, what is it? Three of us are fine. That's good odds, right? Right?
Well, we'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Get up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we'll see you in just a little bit.